if I tell you why, you should feel happy that I'm telling you why. And I will tell you why when I'm good and ready.
Right. Don't rush me.
Don't rush me. Mm-hmm. You know, that's one thing that irks me.
That was the most diabolical laugh.
I mean, unfortunately, I'll be 100% honest with you, gentlemen. You brought up Bora earlier, and my mind hasn't been off that since.
Right. That's a good thought to keep.
I've been holding on to it.
I'm not mad at you.
Thank you.
The table's rising on his side.
That's sort of a tilt.
Tilt, yeah.
I got that one.
I'm sure you did.
Okay. I'm surprised.
I was too, actually. I guess, going on what Mr. Vinny said, I think the worst thing a woman can, at this point, has said to me is that I know the whole woman intuition thing has never seemed to have gone away, whether you believe it or not. Mm-hmm. One thing I cannot stand is when they say they know what I'm thinking. Mm-hmm. An example is I'll say a certain statement, and whatever I say, it'll be plain English. I'll say, I like that, and they'll say, yeah, you said that, but you're thinking something else.
Oh my God! Yes. Like they know, like they don't accept your answer.
They don't.
Oh my God! I know that.
Many. I can't stand that. Like no, you. But or they'll say, you said it, but your actions are saying something else. I wasn't even moving when I said. That's one of the things I don't like when they assume.
And once they believe it, it's gold. Yeah. That's it. And you can really be like, yo, no, I don't feel that way. And they're like, no, I know it. You just don't want to tell me.
Oh man, I've had so many instances where you say one thing one time and they remember it for the rest of your life. I've said things in passing that I didn't even really mean. It was just, a spot of the moment. Like man, I really don't care about that. Oh, you never care about for the rest of your life. You ain't never gonna hear the end of it.
Oh, you can care about this, but you didn't care about that 6 years ago.
Well, my contention is that women like the confrontation. Yeah. They like the back and forth. They get a kick out of it. That's why when you say something, and like Wolf said, it'll be something absolute, something you believe. Boom, boom, boom. This is how I feel. No, you don't. Because they want it to continue.
Right.
It's not going to stop right there. They want it to keep going.
So what do you do? I guess.
If you want to piss them off,
I stand there and I stare back at them.
If you want to piss them off, do nothing.
Do nothing.
That will set
because
them
that's
off
what they don't want. They want the
they want to kind
tit
of
for
bait
tat.
you in.
Yes.
But if you just, because that's what I'm great at, I will be the ultimate dickhead, and I'll just be like, okay.
I don't even say okay.
And they be like,
I just stand there.
They're kind of waiting like, that's it? So you're not mad.
So basically, I mean, it's good information. So basically, no matter what, when that situation is there, if you go left or right, there's going to be some sort of argument.
Absolutely.
It's just a matter of which argument.
I don't want to say that because you do have certain girls who do understand, and you might have done something that she really wants you to reiterate, and you may have said something, but your actions before may have said something else. Because I know I've been in that situation. I've done things I shouldn't have done. I've been through the woods, right. All right, a couple times. All right, I've walked around the forest, inside, outside. I've done my dirt.
Shot a few wolves.
A couple wolves took shots at me. All right, but
I didn't say it.
But I'm just saying, like, I don't want to sit here and say that, all women are like this. There are women who do have a reason for what they're saying.
No. There's women who are very just, but we're talking about the ones that aren't, that just enjoy getting under your skin. Go ahead, Wolf.
I didn't mean to cut you off. I really don't understand the forest and the woods.
Well, when I mean going through the woods, I mean I've been around the bush. He's
been through some things.
I've been through some things.
He's dealt with a lot of different types of situations.
Gotcha. Okay.
Where
That's why I was like, I'm sorry.
You've been doing good though this show. You've been doing a lot better with your interpretations. Now for me, I don't know what you ladies like when you're in an argument with a woman and they make statements like, I'm trying not to get mad right now, Scott, because I don't want to have to go off on you and beat your ass.
Oh. Whoa.
When you always get to that point, I just have to step back.
I haven't had a lot of conversations like that.
No. I've had, for some reason, I like women. I like women with a bit of sass, with a bit of attitude, but
Right.
you know.
I think it's because you're from Detroit. That's what I
You
do.
jumping on the stereotype bandwagon.
Fancy.
I
I
like
was
women.
quiet over here.
I like. It's not you today. It's Vinny. Shots fired.
I'm just saying.
I like a woman with a little edge, but not too much. I like you to have an opinion. I like a little sass. That's sexy. It's a turn on. I can use that in the bedroom.
Right.
You know, that's what I'm thinking about in my mind. But when you actually believe that you can even get in the ring with me, it's
Ding,
like,
ding.
It's like sending in Floyd Mayweather to fight Mike Tyson. It's like, yeah, you might be able to box. You might have some skill. But
That haymaker.
Good luck with that,
I would like to see you survive one.
Ronnie Hamilton can beat you, Mr. C.
No way. Absolutely not. I wish a woman would. You would learn a whole new side of the pillow.
Hey man,
I don't know what I do if a woman.
Oh no! I've had 2 girlfriends swing on me.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's because of my mouth. It's because, like I said, the way I respond. Because I don't give them what they want. When I know a woman wants to argue and I don't, and I shut down, that irritates them more. So the only other thing left to do is get physical. But my thing is, in what life, in what mindset, and not even just me and you, not even you being able to fight, but you really believe that my mad is in the same category as your mad? You really believe that? Yes, sir.
Is that a situation we talked about this a while before, gentlemen? Is that a situation to where I know it's not stated in the law, but we all know women can hit us all they want.
Oh yeah.
We cannot hit back.
Oh no.
So I
you
would
barely can yell at them.
exactly. So that's what I was gonna ask. Is that all part of that whole thing? Like, if a woman's bit straight really says that, and you're a big guy, you know, if a woman really says that, it's because I would have to think. Now again, no offense to Ronnie Hamilton, but no offense to the other ladies who can actually do it. I'm sure.
Right.
But if a woman really says that to a big guy, she has to believe that that guy will just stand there and take the beating. Because you know how other women will really edge you to hit them.
Well, I know. I mean, I'm a bigger dude. You know, most times when girls get mad at me, I don't swing back on them. You know, they might pull out their frustrations and hit me, but
That's called foreplay.
I mean, I haven't been swung at in the face. All right, I've been hit in the chest. I've been, you know, like, I don't know, tried to tackle me or something. You know what I'm saying? And like, I mean, you know, I've handled them.
I've missed out on a lot of physical.
But I've handled myself in a way where I'm not gonna hurt the girl. I'm just gonna throw it down. Or,
You know,
And
the
let me
power.
be clear,
Get outta here.
I've never hit a woman, and I never would.
yeah.
But the contention, like the actual belief.
Yeah,
I've talked to
that's-
women.
that's-
I've talked to women, and they're like, you know, when I'm mad, yeah, I'll say anything. She said, yeah, I pretty much know I'll get my ass beat, but at that moment, it's just about them standing up and expressing their emotions. And I'm like, sweetheart, in that situation, that's not when you. Because I've had a girl swing on me and actually punch me in my face.
Whoa.
My previous girlfriend. We were arguing, and I was like, I'm sick of your shit. I was like, I'm tired of dealing with this shit. I'm about to ride on you. Like, I'm about to leave. And as I was talking, I was walking towards her. And her first reaction was,
Just threw a little
she
jab.
threw me a quick one. And it was just like, and I didn't even have to touch her. The look that I gave her, and I grabbed her by her arms, and I just picked her up, and I didn't say anything. I just stared at her. She started crying. Because she knew she had crossed the line.
Oh, absolutely.
And in her mind, she's like, he's about to beat my ass. And I gave her what I like to call the daddy stare. It was like the blank face, and I just looked at her like, did you really just punch me? And I calmly, I didn't throw her, I just calmly set her back down, and I walked away, and I had a sliding door, a patio. I just went out on the patio and locked myself out there and started smoking. I was so hot. I'd never had a woman hit me, and she punched me dead in my face. It was like a quick jab, and it caught me like, and it was like the shock alone. It was just like when the bell sounds, the time will be 2:00. Like, what do I do? You know, the immense emotion I was feeling. I had got so mad that I had to calm down. I gotten so mad I was like, pull back, pilot, pull back. Your plane is dipping, pull back. And as I start coming to, I was just staring at her, holding her. and tears just start running down her face. Because in her mind, she thought it was over. She thought she would be one of those domestic disputes.
Yeah.
Like I said, I gave her the look. I calmly set her down and I went outside and just began smoking. I didn't say anything to her for the rest of the day. I didn't know what to say. How do you go into a conversation after that?
Right.
I sat outside for probably about 3 hours. Ooh. And she was on the other side of the glass just peeking at me and peering at me like waiting for that blow-up response. And I didn't give it to her. But in my mind, I was processing everything. Like, how do I handle this? How do I
handle it like a man?
I mean, because of course, like I said, the natural response is to beat ass. But then okay, if I touch this woman, I'm going underneath the jail. Yeah. They're not even going to put me in a cell. They're going to put me in a special hole. So that they only check once a week.
Yeah, that's I wouldn't know how I would respond.
Yeah, she punched me.
Everything would probably go black, and I'd probably wake up, in some penitentiary somewhere. That's way beyond anything I've ever encountered.
But I mean, girls nowadays, they're real confrontational.
They're tough guys.
Yeah, they want to be, they want to be with the guy. They want to, bump, how they say. Bump elbows and everything, they think they could be in there, but when they get in there and they really see how things, because I've seen girls try to stop men fighting, and you don't do that. Yeah, like you need to get out of there.
Never jump into the middle of a fight. If you haven't done it before, don't do it. Yeah, because you have to be aware of those flying, those random.
Like I've seen people try to stop fights and they end up knocked out.
Get knocked out. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh
that's
Don't piss me off. If I'm fighting somebody, please don't do that. Don't do that. You have to have a team. Like I'm one of the people that have to be like tackled by a security team.
Yeah, you gotta, or at least get in a position where you can grab them.
When I get mad, everybody knows. Stay out of the way. Please stay out of the way, because it takes so much for me to get mad. When I do, especially when it's with another man, don't get involved. Don't get involved with anybody. I don't think clearly, and I think that you're just trying to help them. If I see you like, hey, man, I'm sorry. I didn't know if you was trying to help him out. I'm not thinking clearly. You could be like my family member, like, yo, Scott, don't watch out. It's not your business. Watch out. It's not your business. But yeah, I've had that happen before. And on the flip side, I've had it happen with a previous girlfriend, and it was foreplay. Like she wouldn't necessarily punch me. She would do a little irritating stuff, and smack me. Get my attention, and I would throw her on the bed. And we'd go from there.
Oh, okay.
I mean, sometimes it's fun, but sometimes I don't like being slapped in the face.
Well, see, this girl that I'm talking about, it was the first time I had dealt with that. I had to learn that.
Right.
I had to figure that out. Because, again, like I said, when women get mad at me, my biggest defense is ignore. That pisses them off more than anything. And she was arguing, and I was laying on the bed watching TV. And I just rolled over on my stomach and laid my head down. So she started smacking me in the back of the head. Oh, you gonna ignore me? You don't hear me now? You gonna ignore me? You gonna ignore me? So I grabbed her, flipped her over, threw her up under me. That was it. She was happy after that.
Well, this sounds interesting. I think we should go to an expert, Wolf.
He's had the MMA.
You've been very quiet about this.
I was hoping not to be noticed over
here. You have the true experience. We need to learn.
What would you like to learn, gentlemen?
How to handle this physicality in relation to...
What do you do? Do you get body tied with them? Do you like end up in different types of positions? Like how do you manage yourself in these situations?
Well, being as how I'm an expert on this sort of thing, with my numerous accomplishments,
absolutely,
all the grapevines, pretzels, and twists of many
Twizzlers,
fruit roll-ups. That sounded nasty, actually. But what to do with that? Enjoy it. All I can say.
Enjoy it.
Hey, there's no way to even code it. All right, we got to end this segment, man, because we have 50 minutes as usual. Our usual time when I kind of know, all right, it's time to wrap this thing up. But I have a few quick points that we want to hit. Lou, tell them about your boy George Zimmerman. Give us some update on.
Oh, we have good news on the George Zimmerman, Trayvon Martin case. He's back in custody. Apparently, George and family have been accused of lying about their financial situation before he made bond. He made bond, $150,000 bond, and the judge revoked it and ordered him to turn